Ms. Marie Versnach is one of the attorneys or directors in the Commission's firm of attorneys, Diale Mokhashwa. That's just for your information. Now, let's look at the notice itself. It's at page 3.2. Do you see it?
Yes, Chairperson.
Now, it says that General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi implicated you on the matters itemized in paragraphs 1.1 to 1.2. Do you see that?
I do, Chairperson.
No, I'm sorry, to 1.3, to 1.3. Do you see that?
Yes, Chairperson.
Yeah. Now, in the main paragraph 4, that is the main part of paragraph 4, read with paragraph 4.1, the notice invites you to respond, and in doing so to address the facts that implicate you and to give an explanation or evidence. Do you see that?
I do, Chairperson.
Okay. Now, and this is quite crucial, bearing in mind that you said that you only saw the October communication 3 months ago. 14 days later, that is on 14 October 2025, you responded to this communication by means of an email that is at page 5. Let us go to page 5. Towards the foot of the page, do you see your response there?
Yes, Chairperson.
It's addressed to Ms. Marie Versnach. And in your response of 14 October 2025, you request to make your submissions 72 hours after the testimony of General Khumalo. You see that?
Yes, Chairperson.
Now, if you responded to the Commission's Rule 3 notice only 11 days after it was sent to you, your response, as I said, being on 14 October 2025, you were not truthful when you said you received notice or you only saw the email communication 3 months ago. Am I correct? You were not truthful.
If I may, sorry. If I may, Chairperson?
Yes.
Chairperson, when I responded to this email, it was because when I looked at the section 3, please bear with me, I saw 3 questions. I then responded to Mrs. Wilsnatch because I had been out of the province, struggling with a laptop. I went to Parliament, they fixed it. I responded to her. I said to her, a lot of my testimony will have bearing regarding General Khumalo. If I may have permission to respond to him within 72 hours after, Chairperson. I then left it at that, even after General Khumalo had testified. However, I will admit, Chairperson, that all this confusion regarding the emails and my correspondence is entirely my fault. I could have done better, and I should have done better. My recollection of the email referring to the section 3, I will take full responsibility for all the confusion and all the delay regarding to the emails that came. Parliament will know, and they can deny this again, so I can prove it again, that all email correspondence sent, even from the police portfolio, is sent to my administrator, Baldine Libber, because my laptop just does not respond 50% of the time. So for this, Chairperson, I do apologize to you and everybody profusely, but this was my fault. I will not run from this.
You are ahead of me. My question is a simple one. My question is a simple one. It is this. When you said on 11 August 2026, you received communication, that is the email communication of October 2025. You saw it for the first time 3 months ago. that is 3 months now in 2026, that was untruthful. Is that so?
Chairperson, in respect of the email mentioned, I was referring to the follow-up emails that I saw later, not this one right here, because I'd responded to this email.
I specifically referred on the 11th of August 2026, I specifically referred when I engaged you to communication sent to you in October of 2025. And it was about that communication that you said you only received it 3 months ago. Am I correct?
100%, Commissioner.
Now I will repeat my question for the third time, and I will say, so it was untruthful of you to say that you received, or you only saw the communication of October 2025 for the first time 3 months ago.
In respect of, yes, Chairperson, that now that I have all the emails, even my response in front of me, yes, the information I submitted was wrong.
It was untruthful.
Yes, Chairperson.
Could you possibly have forgotten that the Commission had communicated with you last year already?
I did forget about this email right here, Chairperson. I did. I will be honest with you. Now that I look at it, and now that I replay your question to me on the 11th, if I'd had this bundle in front of me, the answer would have been different.
There's a lot of correspondence, and perhaps Ms. Sigels-Ncube will, or even my co-commissioners, will take you through it. But what I will say to you is that there are more than one item of correspondence starting from April of 2026, which are reminders for you to file your statement. Are you aware of those?
Chairperson, in the last few weeks, I still haven't managed to open all the emails, but I have seen some of it. And again, Chairperson, let me apologize for this. And your team, if I may finish, Chairperson, will tell you that since they've started communicating via the Baldine Libber email address, we've responded promptly as we can.
We are going to come to the apology, Mr. Adam. What I want to know is, are you aware of the correspondence that I say starts from April, in which you are first being told, file your statement now, and thereafter you are being reminded to file your statement? Are you aware of that correspondence?
Not all of it, Chairperson, but I have seen some of the correspondence.
But you've received this file. Have you gone through it?
This file?
The one that I've referred you to now.
This file was given to me yesterday, Chairperson.
Did you go through it? It was given to me yesterday also, and I've gone through it, which is why I'm able to engage you on it. It was given to you yesterday. What time?
I received 2 batches of emails, Chairperson. The one was at 12 o'clock the night. The other one was at 1 o'clock the afternoon.
I'm asking you specifically about this file, the correspondence
I can check my, I switched off my phone, but I can check my phone because I'm not sure which batch came at what time. But there were 2 batches of emails that came. The one batch came at 12 o'clock the night. The other one came at 1:25 or 1:12 the afternoon.
May I ask for assistance? When was the correspondence file
Chair,
sent?
as far as I know, the correspondence bundle was sent to Mr. Adams on Monday. What was sent to him yesterday was documentation that he had sent to the Commission, which we had to collate into bundles and send back to him. So everything that he received yesterday are his documents. Everything that the Commission gave to Mr. Adams or submitted to Mr. Adams was sent to him on Monday via a link. The hard copies he sees for the first time today because it's the witness bundle.
There it is. This was sent to you on Monday. Did you see it?
If I may, Chairperson?
Yes.
I booked my flight for Joburg for 6 o'clock Monday morning. I arrived here roughly 8 o'clock. I took a meeting at 8:30. I came out of that meeting and my PA had left 100 messages for me that Madlanga has sent you a bundle. I traveled to Pretoria.
The commission, not Madlanga.
Oh, so the Madlanga Commission, sorry. I'm about to get whooped by Judge Madlanga again. It was about 11:30 when she had let me know that the Commission has sent you a bundle. At that time, sir, I'm in Rosebank.
This is Monday already.
This is
Your-
Monday.
Your PA tells you that you've been sent something.
On Monday. I've still got my luggage. I am in Rosebank. I traveled to Pretoria and then found the hotel. It's at that stage when I start looking at this. So, in all honesty, Chairperson, I did see, but it was very hasty. I didn't have hard copies because I didn't have a printer. I'm reading it from a cell phone because my laptop, again, is giving me issues. So, it wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do. But I did try to go through it as well as I could, best as I could. The problem was, Chairperson, if these things had come at 9 o'clock the evening, I could have cancelled my flight. I could have stayed the day. I could have done better. And I'm not throwing mud at anyone. I'm just saying if I received it earlier, just a little bit earlier, I could have done so much better.
No, Mr. Adams, this correspondence became necessary only because of what you said on 11 August 2026. Had you not said anything about you not receiving emails from October of 2025, we would not be having this correspondence file before us. So you cannot really complain about the need for it to have been served on you much earlier.
I'm happy to concede that.
It arose because of what you said on 11 August 2026.
I am happy to concede that.
Now you say you did go through it, but of course you do give some descriptor as to the nature of how you looked at it, but bottom line is you did have a look at it. Now, I will go back to my question. Did you see that in this correspondence file, you are told in April 2026 to file your statement, and thereafter there are a few other emails that remind you to file your statement, and this starts from April of 2026.
Yes, Chairperson.
Chair,
And,
my
yes.
apologies, Chair. Before you move away from the 11 August and whether Mr. Adams could have forgotten about the email correspondence, there is a clip that we want to play of an interview that Mr. Adams had just before his appearance on the 11th of August, where he actually deals with the correspondence, and that will maybe assist insofar as he may have forgotten.
Please do that
Thank
now.
you, Chair.
Please, thank you.
I'd like to know why he'd say he's disappointed about the possible postponement if it's his legal team that handed things late on a public holiday. What did he expect? Annexures and a sworn statement?
Definitely, and he joins us now. We just had to grab him before he goes inside the guest room here at the Bridget Madlanga Justice College. I'm also joined by Yusuf Abramji, who will be part of this conversation. Thank you very much for speaking to us on ENT. Before, of course, I hand over to Yusuf as well. What happened? Who was late, and where is the delay?
I'm reading Madlanga's statement and I'm seeing that I was subpoenaed. It's a lie, I was never subpoenaed. I emailed the commission and I said, you know what, my name's been kicked around like a football for 3 months. I demand my opportunity to speak. They came back to me and they gave me a date of the 11th. I think that was on the 3rd. I said to them, voter registration is the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. Those are the 3 busiest days of the year for me. Can you give me another date? I'm proposing the 30th. They said, no, it's the 11th or nothing. They, in essence, gave me 4 days to complete my submission. But now remember, as I'm trying to complete my submission, people are still mentioning my name left, right, and center on TV. So it becomes a little bit odd. So we submitted yesterday at 6 o'clock, which I think is still reasonable. I mean, it's not as if they need to go and find documents. I've given them everything. And then this morning I get here and I'm told by Yusuf that I'm unlikely to testify today, which is disappointing because I've come halfway across the country. I went to bed early, I put on a suit for this, and now I'm told I'm not going to testify today. So it's, yeah.
Are you ready to testify for this?
I would not have emailed Madlanga to demand to testify if I wasn't ready.
So what's at play here in your view?
I think certain people would have read my submissions and thought we have a problem here.
Do you believe that you were used?
Let me put it to you like this, Pule. I'm here to be used. I'm asking the public, if you know of any malfeasance, any corruption, please put your envelope under my office door.
What were you used? Given the contents of the Section 27 referral, the argument here is that your allegations were weak.
let me challenge that. Let Drew answer me.
Becomes relevant later, but the point is where Mr. Adams says that he would not have emailed the commission demanding to come and give evidence. And if you look at the email that he sends, which is on page 5, in closing, I would need to appear before the commission to clear my name. It's that email correspondence that he's referring to, which started, as Chair said, in October of 2025. And this, he says, before he appears on the 11th before the commission.
Thank you, thank you. You may ask whatever follow-up.
No, Chair, I just wanted
you
to.
may want to down the
Yes,
line.
I
Thank
just
you,
wanted
thank
to
you.
assist or add to what
Yes.
Chair was asking insofar as he may have forgotten that, about the email exchange.
Thank you. And I notice you speak so fast. So, correspondence, the contents of this correspondence bundle. Now, let's go to, let me just find the April email that I kept referring to. I will read to you. It's also from Ms. Mari Wilsnach. It says, I refer to the Rule 3 notice issued to you. Page 4, I'm sorry. Yes. I refer to the Rule 3 notice issued to you on 3 October 2025 in relation to the testimony of Lieutenant General N. Mkwanazi. We have been instructed to request your response thereto, notwithstanding that the evidence of Lieutenant General D. Kumalo has not been concluded. You'll recall the relevance of this paragraph is that in your response of 13 October 2025, you had requested to file your statement after General Kumalo had finalized his testimony. Do you remember saying that
I
in
do, Chairperson.
October of 2025?
Yes, Chairperson.
So that is the relevance of paragraph 2. We have been instructed to request your response thereto, that is to the Rule 3 notice, notwithstanding that the evidence of Lieutenant General D. Kumalo has not been concluded. You are therefore requested to respond to the said Rule 3 notice. The point I want to make about this, I assume you did receive this email.
Chairperson, I received this email, and it was a little bit later than this, but I will listen and I will concede what you're about to say.
That you received it?
I did.
Yes. The point I want to make is this. This email refers back to 3 October 2025. You see that?
Yes, Chairperson.
Now, even if you were to attempt to suggest not to have seen the emails of October 2025, this would have reminded you that there were emails of October 2025, correct?
Yes, Chairperson.
So, you having forgotten that there were emails of October 2025 cannot possibly make sense on the 11th of August 2026, when you were reminded this year, only in April 2026, that there was a Rule 3 notice sent to you in October 2025. You couldn't have forgotten between April and the 11th of August that you were reminded about the Rule 3 notice of October 2025. Could you?
Chairperson, I did not see this email before the 6th of May. Otherwise, I would have responded to it.
That's not the question I'm asking
No,
you.
I'm going to answer the question, Chairperson. When I saw this email, it would have reminded me of the October email. That is the truth.
So it would have reminded
You are 100% correct, Chairperson.
Now, on 11,
Page 11?
no, 11, August 2026. You do not give us that detail. You just say, I was not aware at all of these emails until only 3 months back. You mention nothing about a reminder in April of 2026 that an email had been sent to you in October 2026, or the Rule 3 notice had been sent to you in October 2025. You say nothing about that. You just give us the impression that your mind was a complete, clean slate until only about 3 months ago. You knew nothing at all about the Rule 3 notice of October 2025. Do you want to comment on that?
Chairperson, if that's the impression that I'm giving, then I do apologize for that. And I know this commission is having a hard time understanding this, and then that's okay. I would probably too if I was sitting on that side. I get hundreds of emails a week, and I struggle to get into the emails most of the time. So just allow me to finish, please, Chairperson. So there are emails. No, I see you shaking your head.
I control me not to move.
No, Chairperson. So what I'm saying, Chairperson, this is actually worse than an oversight on my part. It is. But I did not intend to mislead you. I did not. And I understand how bad it looks. And I even understand if you're sitting there, Commissioner Kumalo, thinking that I'm being disrespectful to this commission. But I promise you, Chairperson, as my mother is watching, that definitely was not the case.
Now, there is only one so-called Madlanga commission. And you say you receive a lot of emails, but emails that you receive from the commission are only from the commission. And do you take the commission seriously?
Chairperson,
yes.
I am here. I arrived a day early at my own expense, twice. I take this commission very seriously. I'm very respectful of this commission. Forget what I say on social media. That's me acting like a fool half the time. But when I address you, I want you to understand something. You're the only man besides my father who's ever given me a beating. That's how much respect I have for this commission.
Now, thank you. not about me chastising you, no. But thank you for saying you take the commission seriously. Now, if you do, you receive an email in October 2025 telling you about the Rule 3 notice. You respond to it 11 days later. I will tell you now that it is hard to believe that you would forget about that communication. That's the only communication you got from the commission until April 2026. It is hard for me to believe that you would forget about that communication from this one, the only so-called Madlanga commission. If you say you take the commission seriously, I find it hard to believe that you forget about that communication. And this is not a mundane communication. It's communication that contains a formal document, a Rule 3 notice that requires of you to do certain things. Formal communication, and you respond to it. It's just difficult for me to understand how you could ever forget about such communication.
Chairperson, I understand the inference that you're drawing. I would probably draw the same if I was sitting on that side. So, once again, please allow me to apologize for that.
But how could you forget? There's only one Madlanga commission, and